These are all my sketchbooks over the years. And yes, they were all completely filled. And before I started YouTube, I would draw all the time. I always had sketchbooks on me, drawing whatever came to my mind. But over the past few years, I just stopped. I didn't find drawing to be interesting anymore, and I just pushed it to the side. So I thought, since I play Roblox all the time, why don't I just draw on it for 30 days? Now, if I'm being honest, I'm not really looking to improve my art skills at this point. I just want to see if I'm able to really commit to this. So day one, I went into spray paint and it crashed on me. I literally got an error code that said low memory warning. So I tried rejoining spray paint again and it actually worked. But since everything was not going in my favor at that point, I thought I would draw how I felt. Yeah. I then went up to people and asked,
"Can I draw you?"
No response from anyone. I felt like I was playing with bots. So I just started drawing myself and literally this little boy came up to me and started scribbling all over my drawing.
"And you live in life."
No.
And then he started stalking me, so I left him a little message. So since spray paint wasn't going too well for me, I thought I would join a different game called Free Draw. I really didn't know what to draw at that point, so I just drew my character, but from a bird's eye view. I then moved on and tried drawing a bacon looks maxing, and let's just say,
I hated it.
this game felt so laggy and the lines were not smooth at all, or going how I wanted. So I really didn't know what to draw, so I just looked up reference photos of skulls. I thought since I've drawn skulls in the past, this was gonna be so easy. Yeah, think again. I started off with a red outline, and then traced it over with the blue to refine it, and it was not proportioned the way the reference looked. And no, I'm not going to show you guys the reference because I'm embarrassed. So after I finished it with the blue, I then started outlining it with black, and it looked so bad to me. So I was just kind of like, meh, maybe it just needs some shading. So I started cross-hatching on it, and let's just say, I do not know how to blend in these spray paint games. The cross-hatching did not fix the skull, it just looked like I was playing tic-tac-toe on it. So I moved forward and did another drawing, but this time of a man with a beard. And by the way, can I just say the people in these games are so annoying? People kept coming up to me as I was drawing to mess it up, but little did they know I had on safe mode, so I couldn't see their stupid little drawings. And then after I finished the outline of the man, I then started blocking in shadows and highlights on it because, like I've said before, I do not know how to blend in these games. I definitely need to learn, but anyways, here's the finished drawing. So before I even started day 3, I was like, I need to learn how to blend, and thought maybe there was a game pass or something. So I found this video which helped me. So I drew an eye because eyes are usually really easy for me to draw. I feel like anyone who knows how to draw has gone through a phase of just drawing eyeballs. You know what I mean. Anyways, I tried doing the technique in the tutorial by going layer by layer, but I just couldn't get the hang of it. So then I figured out that you can change the transparency of colors, which felt like a lot smoother blend. Not even gonna lie, the eye looks so messy with all the strokes, but hey, the game was really laggy today. I'm not even sure why. I would draw a stroke and then like a second later the line would appear. But yeah, anyways, the shading on the eye was pretty bad, and
Don't even get me started on the eyelashes.
it looks so stupid because I couldn't do like that little wispy motion at the end of the eyelashes. And then honestly, after the eyelashes, I was kind of over it at that point, and the details of the eyes sucked. So for this day, I really wanted to draw a 3D character that was boxy, so I chose Wally. I really like Wally because he's perfectly unperfect no matter how you draw him. And also today went a lot smoother compared to yesterday. But anyways, when I got to the black outline of Wally, I felt like I messed up, and it didn't look too good at first because, I don't know, I feel like sketch lines look so much better compared to cleaned up lines. But nonetheless, I moved forward, and the blending was still really hard for me. But since it was Wally, I don't think it mattered that much. And after I was done drawing, I wanted to see if anyone would rate it,
"Can you rate my drawing?"
but sadly, no response. Okay guys, I'm not even gonna lie, I was having such a bad day, and I think it really reflected in my drawings today. I had no inspiration or desire to draw this day, so I just drew this Kuromi plushie that was near me. After I tried to fill in the hat with black, I realized I hated it so much, so I just abandoned it. And then to get the inspiration flowing, I tried drawing random shapes to make characters out of them, but I hated that too, so I abandoned it. I then just drew this frog plushie that was near me, but it just ended up looking like that thing from Ice Age. I couldn't do the shading I wanted, so I just left it. So I wasn't sure what to draw, so I went into speed draw, and literally the first prompt that I got was anything. I just just drew this little teddy bear and placed second somehow. The next prompt was hairstyle, and of course I needed to draw Harry Styles, and then I placed first. I did not expect to place while playing speed draw, but then again, this game was filled with kids. Like, the next theme was food, and I drew this stupid cereal box and I placed second. I just thought that was so funny. But anyways, after that, I went to my usual drawing game and tried to draw apples. I thought I did pretty good until I tried shading the shiny part of the apple, but I just couldn't do it and I gave up. It's now been a week since I started this challenge, so I thought I would draw a few people that inspired me to start this in the first place. The first person that I drew was Fooly Gruely. I just love watching his Roblox videos. He's actually so funny and I love his vibe and his art style so much. The next person that I drew was Thief Fleet, and she was actually one of the first Roblox YouTuber artists that I saw. She seems pretty cool and she's a great creator. And then the last person that I drew was Orb. I love their personality and the way they draw is so amazing. Also, I don't know how to do character design, so that's why they're just standing there awkwardly with only their upper bodies. So I was busy and drew right before I went to sleep, which was not a good idea. I just drew how I felt, and on top of that, my iPad wasn't charged before filming this day. I was literally about to fall asleep and kept rubbing my eyes to keep myself awake while drawing this. I was starting to question whether I should keep going with this challenge, but I kept going. I was trying to add more detail to the drawing, but then my iPad died, so I had to call it quits right there. So I drew the YouTube logo because I want to know if you could subscribe. It shows me you liked the video and that I should make more videos like this in the future. Also, if you got to this point in the video, comment your favorite drawing so far. After that, I went through one of my old sketchbooks and found this drawing. I think it's just some plant with an eye. Today, the game was unbearably laggy and it was really hard to push through. But anyways, I couldn't finish the shading I really wanted, so here's the finished drawing. Today, I decided I would let my partner choose what I draw, and they told me to draw a rat in a suit, so that's what I did. I was drawing in free draw, but then my iPad crashed on me and I lost the progress. So I rejoined my usual game, and when I joined, these dudes were having a party, so I joined them. Anyways, I continued to draw the rap boss, and as I did, someone liked my drawing for the first time. That made me feel really happy. But then the game got really laggy again, so I had to quit the game and I bought some Robux. Star code bear if you want to help me out. But anyways, I bought a private server and finished my rap boss drawing, who was making a very angry phone call. Looking back at it, the fingers holding the phone are the wrong way, but we're just gonna ignore that. After I finished the drawing, I asked my partner what they thought of it, and they said they loved it. Okay, so I was
very angry today.
And I drew how I felt, and of course I wasn't recording.
And that made me even angrier.
I've never really drawn angry because I usually like to sleep or do something else, but here we are. And what was I angry about? People, to keep short. And perhaps I got a little bit too carried away at the end. I wanted to draw people's Roblox avatars today, so I went up to this person and asked,
"Can I draw you?"
No response, but I still wanted to draw them, and I did. I liked their avatar. It reminded me of Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc. After I was done, I was going to show them the drawing, but then I realized they had on a French hat, which probably means they don't even know what I'm saying to them. So I asked them,
Je t'ai dessiné.
which means,
I drew you.
but they seemed very concentrated with their drawing. I then just wanted to draw something for my head, so I came up with this cat dragon thing. I thought it looked pretty cute, but then when I got towards the end of it, I just started adding details and it started to look a little bit creepy. So I discovered this music artist called Chaperone, and I'm obsessed with her. In one of her music videos, she's dressed up as a clown, and it inspired me to do drawings of clowns today. The first one is a creepy clown girl that looks like maybe she'll rip you apart if you stared at her wrong. And then the next one was a friendly clown that can make you a nice balloon dog. I wasn't the biggest fan of the second clown. I was trying not to outline her with black, but I feel like it looks unfinished. So I realized I haven't drawn feet yet, and mostly faces, so I drew these feet, and the feet look so comically bad. And then I also realized I felt weird looking up pictures of feet for references, so I drew this duck. This made sense to me because ducks are known for their feet. And then of course I needed to draw an ugly duckling, and yeah, bro was ugly. Even though this drawing was very flat, I tried my best and it looks like a 5-year-old drew it. So I've been feeling really lonely playing these drawing games and no one talking back to me. So I found these people in this server and asked,
"You British?"
What?
Half about. Just half, sir.
T.
T.
Can I draw you?
Okay, we support about all age drawings.
How old you think I am?
Some kidnappers wants to show they age.
I don't know, they thought I was creepy, so I just shut my mouth and drew her.
Toasty this you.
MK cool.
Are you proud of me?
Yes.
That means a lot.
I was still feeling pretty motivated after that interaction. So I drew this little birdhouse and asked this girl,
Rate my drawing.
This is so good.
That made me so happy, and she even drew a little doodle next to my art. I drew these little doodle cats in different poses, but the layers got all jacked up, so I had to start a new drawing. This time the cat was playing with yarn and just being a silly goose. I just love cats so much, like I really want one so bad. Like every time I'm near a cat, my happiness levels go up so much. So I was trying to draw this prom queen girl, but it all just felt so off, so I started over. And I didn't mean to make her look so creepy at first, but I rolled with it. Just a prom girl with a creepy smile that could potentially hurt you if you get too close to her.
Do you like it?
I love your drawing.
Thanks. I farted.
Noise.
I thought today I would attempt to draw myself since I realized I haven't yet. I always think it's interesting to see people draw themselves from their perspective. So I just doodled myself drawing myself.
Inception.
And my arms and legs just look so funny. And then I tried doing a face portrait and yeah. Can't you tell how much we look alike? I think the hardest part about drawing every day is knowing what to draw. Anyways, I just drew some fast food items and for some reason everyone was crowding around me. And then I wanted the food to look a bit more creepy, so I just added some blood and ta-da! This is how food would look if someone had like a bloody mouth or something. So big news, I adopted a cat. Her name is Mochi, so of course I needed to draw her. When I saw her at the shelter, I was like, that's the one. She came up to us and immediately wanted our attention. She's actually the best cat so far and is so sweet. She loves to be pet and loves making bread. But anyways, I drew her in a box because she looked so cute when we unboxed her. And here's a video of her when she first came out.
Hi. What's good? What's good, girl? It's okay. Hello, welcome home. Oh, you're so pretty.
Yeah, she's amazing. Okay, so today was a struggle. I decided I wanted to try to do some graffiti art, but things did not go as planned as usual. I was spelling out Kyle and it was going great, but one problem. Mochi kept interrupting me. Speaking of which, she wanted to say hi right now, right?
Shut up, Mom.
Like I could barely concentrate because she kept meowing at me and trying to open up the cabinets. She did not want me to draw for some reason, and because of that, I couldn't do the details that I wanted. She's a menace, but good thing she's cute. So good news. My partner got a new iPad and they let me use it, which means the game stops being laggy. I couldn't believe how smooth the drawing was. I was like,
oh, this is how it's supposed to feel.
But anyways, today I want to draw a bear wearing my face as a hat. Since, you know, I'm always wearing a bear hat, so I thought it'd be fun to draw the opposite. Since the game wasn't laggy anymore, I thought I would attempt to do some blending and shading, but it still sucked. I just don't understand how to shade in these drawing games, and I don't think I ever will. Today I drew the Roblox avatar holding an egg, because at the time I'm recording this, the hunt is going on, so it just seemed fitting. This person kept being so annoying near me today, and kept trying to draw my art. I have safe mode on, and they kept dancing in front of me. Okay, it was pretty funny. Anyways, here's the finished drawing. So a lot of artists have a hard time drawing hands, so I thought I would attempt that. I was like,
oh wow, this is so easy.
And then when I took off the sketch layer and seeing the thumb, it looks so funny. Like, can you imagine a cartoon character having that hand? And then after that, I just drew an orange cat. It was so cute. Someone drew a heart around my art. And then after that, someone also drew another heart. It was such a good feeling and very unexpected, since I was just trying to make the cat look very derpy. I don't know what to draw anymore, so I just drew this vacuum. I think any inanimate object can be drawn with a personality. Doesn't matter what it is for the most part. And I always see vacuums as angry little monsters. And that's how it was drawn. So alongside the drawing challenge, I've also been hitting the gym consistently. And because of that, I've been watching more fitness influencers / bodybuilders. So I drew this muscular guy. I just think some of their content is pretty entertaining and it motivates me. But yeah, I never thought I would see the day where I thought the gym was actually fun. So my headspace hasn't been the best the past few days. So I just drew how I was feeling. Not feeling too motivated to draw today, even though I was feeling bad. But I still wanted to do it. I then just drew this image of a face without lifting my pen, which I liked a lot. So today I thought I would draw a bear going a little crazy for a bee. You know, because bears like bees usually. I don't know, it made sense in my head when I drew this. But yeah, that bear doesn't have a lot going on up in there. But yeah, would you hug this bear? So I drew this little bug thing because that's all I could think of. To be honest, if I saw this bug in real life, I'd probably run away from it because I hate bugs so much. Like the other day I was washing my hands and then I saw a baby spider come down from my hair and it's like my body took a screenshot. But yeah, what a dorky little dude. So today is the last day, so I thought I would draw myself and Mochi. This challenge was really tough for me at times because I really did not want to draw and felt like my drawing sucked for most of it. But I'm glad I kept going because it's fun to see all the drawings I did, even if I didn't like them all. It's all about consistency, even on days I really did not feel like it. Overall, I think this was a really fun challenge, and I hope whoever's watching feels inspired to draw or just get creative. But would I do this again? No. I think I might just stick with my sketchbooks. But yeah, thanks so much for watching.